Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the show where I review one of the movies on Netflix in my usual manner. The film this week is Howard Lovecraft and the Frozen Kingdom. It's an animated movie for children, which may seem quite strange because it's about H.P. Lovecraft, Howard Lovecraft. The basis of the movie is basically a pseudo-children's adaptation of the Cthulhu mythos.
A place called Relay, a dour, profane kingdom hidden from the eyes of a man. He described Relay as an unholy marriage of fairy tales and nightmares.
It really is very strange seeing a child-like version of Lovecraft, not just as Lovecraft, because the lead character is Howard Lovecraft. HP is Howard Phillips Lovecraft, so the lead character is H.P. Lovecraft. And as well, seeing a childlike adaptation of the Cthulhu mythos. It's really, really strange and really, really bizarre, and at times is just shit. I think the biggest problem actually is the fact that that the Cthulhu mythos, especially, even Lovecraft generally, is not suited for children, really. It's cosmic horror, and they've made a child's version of it. It's so on some levels it's going to be a bit shit, but there are some points in it that are brilliant. That are absolutely brilliant.
Your role in history is complete. I want to savor this moment, Howard Lovecraft. And I shall savor it after I gobble you up and slowly digest you over 1,000 years.
But the scene that immediately preceded it, it's generally, at points, brilliant.
The Necronomicon must be destroyed, son.
Help!
Orderly, the symbols must be destroyed before they destroy us all. Orderly! Swear you'll destroy it! Cthulhu cannot awake! Restrain him. I see the symbols. And it's madness.
And then generally, at points, fucking abhorrent. Because the points that are bad are the points where they're not just bad as an adaptation of Lovecraft, they're bad as stuff for children. Like it's got to a point now where having Matrix references.
Dodge this.
Having lines like that, it's like even people who were born when it came out are now beyond teenagers. It's got to a point where that line will go over children's heads now. You can stop doing those references. It's fucking dumb now. There's another one of the problems, which is kind of a pet peeve, which is that there are a lot of undertones in Lovecraft's work. A big thing being race. Lovecraft being from the 1800s and from America is a bit racist by modern standpoints. And even down to the point where some of the characters that are used, especially the squid humanoid beings, have, in the original works, have slightly sketchy undertones. And then there's nothing, no questions, no nothing. It's completely sandblasted clean of all controversy because it's made for children.
You're not from here.
No, I'm not. I'm very far from home.
I've forgotten my manners. I'm Gotha, and this is my brother Davek.
So for me, the best way I can really sort of have some sort of yay or nay on it is by saying you're either going to fall in one of two camps when you watch this movie. The one side is going to be it's perfectly adequate as a children's movie. It has the horror elements, which makes it stand out a bit, and that's really it. Otherwise, it's generally just adequate. On the other side, it's going to be an abomination of an adaptation of Lovecraft. So it's either going to be pretty average or absolutely god-awful. So, generally not great.